Hi, I have a couple of questions for you. Do you have problems seeing the small text, the small font on the screen of your iPhone or your iPad? Maybe you're visually impaired. Maybe you're just an older person. The old peepers don't focus quite like they used to when we were younger. I completely understand. Hi, my name is Mike. This is the Legally Blind Geek YouTube channel where we focus on overcoming low vision challenges. Today's challenge, we're going to look at setting up larger text sizes on the iPhone and the iPad. Sound interesting? Check this out.
Hello and welcome to my iPad. Today's video we are going to look at setting the text size to the larger size. In order to do that, we go onto the home screen of the iPhone or the iPad, find the settings icon, and with VoiceOver turned on, you take one finger, you touch that icon to select it, and then one finger double tap will open that. That's what I've done to get here, and then I scroll down via swiping with one finger from the left side to the right side of the screen down the menu on the left column of the page until I came into accessibility.
Selected. Accessibility button.
From there, we'll go into the accessibilities folder with all the little things that you can set, that you can adjust. And at the top of the screen, there's some verbiage that when touched with one finger,
Accessibility features help you customize your iPad for your individual needs.
describes what accessibility features do. So we're interested in setting up the larger text size. So I'm going to swipe with one finger from the left to the right side of the screen to move down.
Vision. Heading. VoiceOver. On. Button.
And the first item on the list is vision, and as you can see in here, VoiceOver announced that VoiceOver is turned on. And if you're interested in more information on that, I'll include a link in the card above, or also in the description down below, a link to a video that we did on turning on and setting up VoiceOver. But for today's topic, we're going to scroll down again by swiping with one finger from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen.
Zoom. Off. Button. Display and text size. Button.
Until we get to display and text size. With it selected, with the one finger swipe from left to right, I'm now going to double tap with one finger to open.
Bold text. Accessibility. Back button.
First item on the list is bold text.
Bold text. On.
One thing worth mentioning, if you haven't had bold text turned on before now, when you initially turn bold text on, you will need to reset or restart your iPad or your iPhone in order for the bold text feature to take effect. Again, we're going to move down the list simply with a one finger swipe.
Larger text. On. Button.
The next item on the list is larger text, and I do have that turned on. And to select that is one finger. To activate is a one finger double tap.
Larger display and text size. Back button.
Now, first item at the list, the first thing you'll want to do is
Larger accessibility sizes. On.
you'll need to turn larger accessibility sizes on. Then from that, we're going to swipe again from left to right.
100%. Adjustable. Apps that support dynamic type will adjust to your preferred reading size above.
And apps that do honor the larger text size will use the larger text size that you set. There are some apps that do not support that dynamic text size, and it won't make a lot of difference, if any at all. But most of the time it does work. Now, to change your text size,
100%. Adjustable.
you have the slider. And you can either select it with one finger touch, and it will announce the slider with VoiceOver turned on. And then you can double tap, and you can hold with one finger and move the slider from right to left to make the text size smaller, or from left to right to make the text size larger. And as you can see and hopefully heard, it's at 100% now. Now, one of the trade-offs, I guess you could say, is with the text size at 100%, the larger text takes up more real estate on the screen subsequently, you don't have as much of the screen visible as you would with the text size smaller. Now, that doesn't really bother me at all, but for some it might. So I'm just going to illustrate that by going from 100% text size, or the largest text size, down to the smallest.
100%, adjustable. 100%, 82%, 73%, 64%, 55%, 45%, 36%, 27%, 18%, 9%, 0%, 0%.
And as you can see, with it at 0% or the smallest font and text size available, you see more items on the list on the column on the left-hand side. Smaller text takes up less real estate. Subsequently, you get more items on the screen. For folks with visual acuity issues, that may be too small. For those folks, we need to make it larger. Again, you can operate the slider two different ways. You can double tap and hold and slide the finger back and forth across the slider. Or if you can't see well enough to do that, or it's just not something that you feel comfortable doing, you can always just double tap it and activate the slider, and then you can slide up
9%,
the screen from the bottom.
18%, 27%, 36%, 45%, 55%.
And it jumps in increments, making the text size larger until you find one that you're comfortable with.
64%, 73%, 82%, 91%.
And if 91% is just a little bit too big, in other words, you see it really well, but you'd like to have more things visible on the screen, you can always take one finger, double tap to select it, and slide that finger right or left to make it larger or smaller.
91%, adjustable. 91%, 82%, 82%, 73%, 73%, 73%, 73%, adjustable. 73%, 82%, 82%, 91%, 91%, adjustable.
And sometimes the changes are pretty small, but sometimes that's all you need, just a little bit better, a little bit larger. So this is, in effect, all you have to do to adjust the text size.
100%, 91%, 82%,
and down
73%,
on your iPads
82%.
and your iPhones.
Well, there you have it. The quick and easy way to set up the larger text on iPhones and iPads. Hope you found this information useful. If you have, please consider giving us a thumbs up. If you found it kind of boring, a little lackluster, go ahead, you can give us a thumb down. That's fine. If you so choose, you have the option to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you keep up to date with anything that we post as far as videos on voiceover, text sizes, and other accessibility features that are available to folks on the iOS side of things. Also, we cover some stuff on the Mac, and we try and take a wider approach to overcoming low vision challenges. So anything and everything that challenges folks with low vision, we try and cover that. So if you have some suggestions or some ideas for topics that you'd like to see us cover on the channel, please bleep that down in the comment section down below. I'd really do appreciate that. Again, if you find some use in this, consider subscribing. Subscription button's down over here somewhere. And while you're there, go ahead and hit notifications, hit the all button. That way you'll be made aware of when we post a new video or when we have a conversation going on in some of the comment sections on some of the other videos. It's all good. Thank you very much for your time. Really do appreciate your comment. Really do appreciate your thumbs up. And make it a great day. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.